Day 19 here at the Babayara Sports Stadium. Hello everyone, welcome to Association Football, and it's Asante Kotoko taking on Bechem United. Top table clash liner here this afternoon. My name is Prince Anand. I'm supported by Prof. Judah Champong, and together for 90 minutes, we hope to bring you nothing but the best. Resplendent weather here. The sun is high. It's quite a little bit humid, but we are expecting nothing but fireworks here this afternoon. It's a game and a must-win situation for both games, especially looking at the results that both have churned out. What will be the expectation here today, Jude?
Yeah, big expectations from the Porcupine Warriors here. And Kotoko, they will need to bounce back with immediate effect. But the Hunters are here. Can they hunt down the Porcupines? Bechem United are playing some delightful football, looking really good, well organized, well drilled side. And on the second position on the Bet Power Premier League, just 2 points above Kotoko. It's a huge game here at the Kumasi Stadium.
Both teams boast of being or having a record of the highest scoring goal team in the competition. Kotoko leading Bechem United by a goal. 25 goals they have banged in this season so far, as against 24 by Bechem United. And so they all are coming with a top level-headedness attraction, not forgetting the fact that their top strikers are also on the same goal build-up.
Yeah, exactly. Two teams firing from all cylinders. We expect more goals in this encounter. But don't forget, Bechem United, they are the team with the best defense in the Bet Power Premier League so far, with 12 goals conceded.
Well, let's take a look at the gentlemen that will do honor and glory for both sides. First of all, we take a look at the home team. Danlad Ibrahim will be starting the game today. Sherrif Mohammed will partner Mohammed Al Hassan with Ejepong and Bonsu coming in from the flanks. Lamte and Morrison will be joining the attack, spearheaded by Infegi and Mukwala, with support from Sherrif and Richard Buedu, the captain. Obviously, they're going for all or broke. Don't forget, Kotoko have scored in every home match they have played this season. And this man, Seydou Zebo, knows that nothing short of victory will put the smiles back on their faces after being bundled out of the MTN FA Cup. Bechem United come into this game with a typical 4-3-3 formation. Now let's take a look at the men up front. Dodu will be in there, as well as Kenful. Of course, Hafiz Konkoni will be the top man. Kenful and Agbesima will be in defense. Isaac Nyako will be in the middle. And then don't forget the forceful effort from Francis Trini and Tenleb.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Started 11 from Kotoko. It's the usual suspect, but you would expect more from Mo Sherrif and Richard Buedu in the center of midfield. Those two are very important. But don't forget, they have Eric Morrison back. He missed the last game for Kotoko in the MTN FA Cup. He's back on the right, and so is Richmond Lamte on the left. But of course, all eyes will be on Stevie Mukwala and George Ifege. Ifege just playing behind the top leading marksman for Kotoko. But for Bechem United, it's the usual 4-3-3, where you'd expect Gabriel Tanlep, Issa Nyako and Francis Trini to man the midfield. That is where they've been really good. And in defense, they've been solid as well. Francis Aqua comes in for Seth Osei Kojo, and Seth Osei Kojo has 3 yellow cards. He's not eligible to play in this game. Kofi Agbashime and Joseph Kinfo will be the main central defense, and Aaron Elsa will play from the right. So it's looking really good for Bechem United. But up front, there's no Avignon in the starting 11. He has been reported sick and not ready for this game. That is why Emmanuel Arnaud starts on the left. Arnaud himself, a brilliant player on the wings, a very tricky customer, and you must watch out for him. Hafiz Konkoni is the leading top marksman, and the coach says he is the man to unlock the Kotoko defense.
So obviously both teams will be employing the services of a spearhead in terms of arrow attack for this afternoon's encounter. But officials for this afternoon, Clement Kwame Inkwa will be in charge. He's from Sifiafre. And then from Takwa comes Kenneth Amu. From Bibiani comes Sherrif Kwekudria. Our fourth official is George Mauli Vomawa from Takrade. And Thomas Nunu from Accra is the match commissioner for this encounter.
Yeah, and one player many are looking at, many are talking about is Clinton Dodu, the sensational teenager for Bechem United. Just came back from an exercise in Hamburg, Germany. And we'll see how it goes. He's ready for this game. And Coach Kasim Mingle feels he's also one player who can change the dynamics of this game.
One player a lot of people have sadly missed is this young man, Danlad Ibrahim. He's a toast and the darling of the fans here in the Garden City, starting the game today ahead of Asari Frederick.
Yeah, Asari has been in phenomenal form. He's been Kotoko's best player. But for the return of Danlad, he will start from the bench, and we'll see what Danlad brings up today. He must be the best player for Kotoko today if he needs to dispossess Asari.
Clement Kwame Inkwa signals us for the commencement of this game as Kumasi Asante Kotoko play from right to left. Traditional all-red outfit, and of course it's against the all-green outfit of Bechem United, also known as the Hunters. Big question, can the Hunters gun down the Porcupine Warriors here this afternoon? Clinton Dodu, first incursion, but Sherrif Mohammed would have it firmly under control. And again, it's one of the games that we're going to see a lot of forceful midfield play. We saw that clearly during the first encounter in the first round of the competition, where Bechem United got 2 glorious goals against Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, Kotoko at the back. They are trying to play the ball from the back. It's Mo Al-Hassan and Mo Sherrif, the 2 usual suspects. Don't forget, Mo Sherrif has started every game since returning from the Chan competition for the Black Galaxies.
First incursion by Kotoko as Mfege lays on the pass to the flank there. Augustine with a cross, dealt with by the general, Kofi Agbeshima.
Yeah, solid clearance from Agbeshima. No nonsense clearance. Is that important for Bechem United at the back?
Definitely is. Mohammed Al-Hassan comes forward for Kotoko. Kotoko left Doma in tears after being bundled out of the MTN FA Cup. They need to restore some pride and urgency in their game. Trini goes down. Referee allows the game to go on. Here's Morrison through the middle now. It's Lamte who would like to drive from a distance. First shot off target, but Kotoko announced their presence.
Yeah, Lamte, he has that power in the left foot. This time around is always rising. He's leaning back the moment he tried to take the shot, and that's why the ball always rising. But of course, it's a trademark hit from Richmond Lamte.
Without a doubt, on a very good day, he can lash one, unleash those bullets from that left foot of his. Kotoko have another advantage. This time it's Mfege. He lays on the pass. This is good enough. Mukwala twisting and turning. The cross eventually comes in, and once again, it's Agbeshima who is in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, and Kotoko are showing the right intent. They want to score as early as possible and unsettle Bechem United. Good play from the Porcupine Warriors.
Coming forward slowly but surely, Nicholas Osaibonsu now fancy his chances. On the bench for Kotoko today, they've got Clinton Opoku, Charles Owusu, Shadrach Ado, Frederick Asari, John Tedeku, Rocky Dramina as they come close. Smukwala once again, but this time worked away nicely by Isaiah. Doesn't go too far, but Bechem United fancy their chances. Yes, Clinton Dodu. There's going to be a strong contest between Clinton Dodu and Mohammed Al-Hassan. Was there any body contact? It's a goal kick, says the referee.
Yeah, this time around it's the careful challenge from Mo Al-Hassan. Clinton Dodu trying to use his space here, but just look at the determination on the face of Mo Al-Hassan. Nothing too serious in that tackle. It's a lovely tackle.
Clinton Dodu went down heavily.
Yeah, a little balance for my liking. Not the typical Clinton Dodu who always, goes down the right side with that pace and strength. This time around, a little body check from Al-Hassan and he goes to the ground.
But I can tell you for a fact that Clinton Dodu will be at it the whole of 90 minutes. Loves to gush down that right flank, sending those decent crosses. Wedu picks up for Kotoko. Lamte on the near side is Nicholas. Mfege will be the roaming ambassador, but obviously will be supporting Mukwala up front. Sherrif to Sherrif. This time to the far side, Augustine Ejepong. One of those few fullbacks who's got some decent crosses, Augustine Ejepong. Kotoko keep the ball to themselves as the early exchanges of this encounter. Kotoko lie in 3rd place with 28 points. Bechem United lie 2nd with 30 points. And that's how close this battle is expected to be. Lamte pushed on a bit too far, but it was dealt with by Kinfo. Temporary halt of play, 2 footballs on the field.
And Kotoko by far, they've been the better of the two. They've shown that purposefulness up front. The intentions are clear. They really want to get the early goal to unsettle Bechem United.
Yes, Sherrif. Augustine Ajipon waits on the far side. Richard Wedu changes the tactics as they come through the left. Lamte once again the driving force. It's a strong tackle there from Clinton on Nicholas.
Yeah, just look at the belief on the faces of the Kotoko players. They are playing with such confidence and belief. Beautiful passing, and that time Lamte trying to set it up for Osei-Bonsu, but it was Dodu with a tackle. Very, very serious tackle, and referee thought it was too dangerous.
Free kick advantage, and Dari Aziz Haruna, Bechem United, safe pair of hands. Will direct traffic from here. This is where Kotoko can get a lot more potent, especially with a free kick coming from the left foot of Enoch Morrison.
And Dari has been in fantastic form for Bechem United this season. He's just been called into the national under-23 team, the Black Meteors.
Fans are here in their numbers, and you see them mounting their stand on the far side. Kotoko Tertiary, they are known as.
Poor ball from Morrison, very poor.
Kotoko looking for an opportunity to come forward. That's a open opportunity, yes it was, but Sherrif didn't get the full blast of the ball. 6 minutes gone in the first half.
Yeah, again, Kotoko passing with precision and belief. That time is Sherrif in a very good position, trying to drive the ball with power, but kept on waiting. Took that time to deliver in that shot. It was poor in the end.
Kofi Agbeshima looked to push forces up front on the far side. Francis Trini comes in to help. It's an advantage for the away team.
Yeah, and Kotoko seemed to have settled really well into the game. Bechem are really hovering all around, not putting passes together.
Yeah, it's been difficult, I beg your pardon, for them so far. 10 left falling deep at this stage. But Bechem United will still come forward. Free kick, quickly effected.
Yeah, there again, you see the challenge from Morrison on Isaiah Nyako.
Pressure on Kotoko. Danlad will ease the tension and the situation as Mohammed Al-Hassan gets ready to come forward. Fans gradually trooping into the stadium. Don't forget it's midweek action here, match day 19 in the Ghana Premier League, powered by BetPower. Clinton Dodu. It's 1 green against 3 reds. Obviously can't do that much.
Yeah, and he's showing that electrifying pace again, Clinton Dodu. But, you know, can't whip the ball across the face of goal. He's that dangerous. The question everybody is asking, that is he really that fit for this game? He just returned from a trip.
Bechem United are coming up with an opportunity. Isaiah Nyako trying to go through the middle. Met a stumbling block in the process, but Bechem United will not give up, not just yet. Clinton Dodu, misplaced pass. And Sherrif will go down in pain. Saw him limping earlier on, Mohammed Sherrif.
Yeah, he's holding his knee. He's holding his right knee there. Really in pain. I think he clashed into Isaiah Nyako.
Yeah, I think from the initial tackle.
Yeah, Nyako trying to just slip the ball around and go past Sherrif there. He clashed into Nyako, and it was a knee-to-knee clash. And Mo Sherrif came out the worst.
Well, let's just hope that the magic spray will do the magic. One of the key, important and versatile players on the field of play. Mohammed Sherrif. So, fans settling in and expecting a good game from the Porcupine Warriors. I'm sure a lot of them were not too happy that Kotoko were bundled out of the MTN FA Cup. I'm sure their eyes were on a double this season.
Yeah.
But it won't happen.
A lot of tension in the stands. The fans are really trooping in gradually, but I can tell you for a fact, they are sitting on tenterhooks. It's a must-win game for Kotoko, and they know they can't afford to slip.
Game will continue. Bechem United have the upper hand and advantage now. As Aaron SL, obviously depicting a very long throw. Ten minutes gone. Kotoko nil, Bechem United nil. Match day 19. SL with a throw. Boedu heads out, not too far. Still dangling in there. A referee's whistle had gone. Unfair challenge in the box.
Yeah, again, not too convincing from Bechem United. SL with a throw. And Gabriel Tenlep, slight push at the back of Richmond Lamte. They've not really shown anything yet. Bechem United, they've not shown that intelligence and how good they are on the ball, and around the final third they seem lost. Bechem United,
they haven't really settled into the game. If you watch from a distance, they seem to be a little bit lethargic, not gotten the passes together. They've not put pressure on Danlad and the men in front of him, but it's only 11 minutes gone.
Yeah, and of course we are yet to see Konkoni. He's that good in front of goal, but nothing to show from him.
It's a careful approach by Kotoko this time. Augustine Ajipong with a long cross. Mukwala gets his head to it. Completely misdirected the header. And it will be a throw-in advantage to Bechem United. Against one of the most improved defenders, Aaron SL. Push there on Hafiz Konkoni by Sherrif. He had a very terrible injury 2 seasons ago, Hafiz Konkoni. It's good to see him, back on active duty. And of course, the spearhead of attack for Bechem United.
Yeah, one of the only 2 players in the Bet Premier League to score a hat-trick this season.
And he's one of them, without a doubt. And the other also comes from Bechem United as well. Nicolas switches play to the far side. Mohammed Al Hassan loves to come forward, and that is one of the trickery parts of playing against him. Pass by Infege was not the best. Bechem United pick up the pieces as they come forward. Isaiah Nyako. It's a good pass there, but Emmanuel could not get to the ball early enough. Again, one of the brilliant up-and-coming players, Emmanuel Ano, of Bechem United. Augustine Ejipon takes over now. Morrison brings it back to Sherrif, who finds Sherrif Mohammed. Nine matches away, Bechem United have played. They've won 3, lost 5. Just 1 draw to show. Strong run there by Nicolas. Aaron SL impeded from behind. Referee saw that.
Yeah, that's very good defending from Aaron SL. Eyes on the ball. He's seen the run of Nicolas, and he just came across Nicolas just to block his run, and did very well to get the free kick. Good defending, Aaron SL.
Takes a little bit of a warning from the center referee. SL brings the ball down nicely. Challenging there was Lamte.
Again, they are really struggling, Bechem United, to put passes together.
Solid stop there from Kofi Agbeshima as they come forward. Bechem United. This looks good. Through the middle, Isaiah Nyako. A bit too strong for him.
Yeah, such an important player, the teenager, Nyako. He's been excellent. But he grabbed that opportunity with both hands after Cephas Mante, the first choice player, got injured. He's been that brilliant for Bechem United, Isaiah Nyako.
He's been phenomenal. Very fast, very swift. His incursions are most of the time timely enough. There's Mohammed Al-Hassan now. Fege through the middle. Yes, Dese Mokwala. Enoch with that left foot. Tries to come forward once again, but this time it's picked up by Kenfo. And again, one of the few teams that does not really play under pressure when they are clearing out of defense, Bechem United. Picked up nicely by Richmond and Lamte. Mokwala looks for options, finds Nicholas. In the middle is Infege. Cross was a bit too strong. Now it's a surge forward by Bechem United, unfortunately. Pushed it on a bit too far. Advantage Kotoko. Emmanuel Ano fancying his chances of beating the defense of Kotoko. Sherrif seems to have recovered nicely from that earlier knock. Aaron Essel gives the ball away. Good fighting spirit by Kotoko. There's Sherrif. Lamte would help. Ball goes out. Dese Mokwala was impeded from behind. Kenfo, the soldier who has been employed to go with him.
Yeah, Sherrif linking up with Lamte. Lamte picks up the pass here. Yeah, slight push. You can see the left arm of Kenfo at the back of Mokwala. And that's what Kwame Nkwa, the referee, saw.
Aziz Dari, ever alert, ever present.
He's done so much well.
Yeah, stepped into some big shoes. He has to live up to expectation. Corner kick, Ejepong. Lamte, sure he was blocked a little bit by the referee, Clement Nkwa. Akwedu went to the upper hand. Tackled by Clinton Dodu. Referee judged that to be very unfair. Augustine Ejepong. His versatility again showing in the game. Initially started the game from the right, and there you see him operating from the left.
Yeah, strict warning from Kwame Nkwa on Clinton Dodu. But just before kickoff, we had Kasim Mingle talking about Bechem United coming to play their game where they love to possess and create opportunities. They've not created any meaningful opportunity yet.
Not yet. But Ano comes forward. Hafiz Konkoni. Again, a very careful build-up by the visitors as they come forward this time through the left. Can Ano get to the ball? Ano does well. And good defensive strategy by Dan Ladd. That was wonderful.
Yeah, it's all about experience. I'm not trying to dance his way through. He picks the pass. Not the right pass, but no communication whatsoever between Mo Alasa and Richard Buedu. He had to take Dan Ladd to come across and try and shepherd the ball. Did so well.
Yeah.
That is experience at its best order.
Mohammed Al-Hassan for Kotoko now. Again, both sides very slow with a build-up. It's 18 minutes gone in the first half. Morrison through the middle. A bit too strong for Lamte.
Yeah, he had options to pick the right pass. You could see Mukwala calling for the ball, and Morrison picked Lamte, rather. That is where they need to be very decisive in picking the right passes. Kotoko.
Bechem United on the offensive now. Trini on the far side. And they come forward forcefully now, Bechem United. Referee got in the way. And I'm sure he's going to give the advantage of a dead ball situation to the visitors. The last 9 meetings with Asante Kotoko playing at home, they've won 7 of those matches. 2 have ended in a draw. Bechem are yet to smile at the end of 90 minutes. 10 Lepenko will come forward. That's a lovely pass. Clinton Dodu brought it down nicely. Full ball control, unfortunately. Did the twist well. The turn and the resultant shot was what let him down.
Yeah, was it the right option from Dodu? Teleb with a brilliant pass. And here, he had all to do. I mean, Konkoni was waiting for him to tee up that ball. And look at Konkoni. Very frustrating from the lanky striker, and Clinton Dodu should have squared the ball. That would have been the right option,
sure,
rather than to go around Nicholas Bonsu. The shot was wide as well, very weak shot from Dodu.
And quite dutifully apologizes to Konkoni. Kotoko come forward now. Kinful is committed up ahead. Yes, Infege decides to go down that right. Twist and turn. Enoch! That is a trademark goal. Oh, he knows how to do this, and he does it with some sublime skill.
Yeah, clever little finish from Morrison. You don't allow him to cut onto his left foot. On the inside, he's that dangerous. He has that power on the left boot. And when Kotoko were on the counter, you see the Bechem defenders were backing up. And the moment they backed off, it gave Kotoko the space here. Look at them, back it off, and Mukwala had space. Ifege picking up Morrison. The moment he cuts onto his left, he's going for that bullet, and Dari can't see that ball. It's a lovely goal, clever little finish from Morrison. Aqua can't close it on him, cuts onto his left, and look at that bullet. He can't get down enough to make a stop out of that shot from Morrison, Dari. But amazing finish. Clever little finish, and Bechem United are down, Kotoko are up.
Enoch Morrison getting his second goal of the season for Asante Kotoko. And that obviously should give him a lot of inspiration. Not too sure whether the positioning of Dari was the best on that occasion. But I know will come forward for Bechem United. Let's see how quickly they can respond to this pressure call. Still coming forward into the 18-yard box. It goes out for a corner kick off the foot of Mohammed Al-Hassan. That's the goal scorer, Enoch Morrison. Just joined Kotoko from Alhaji Grusa's King Faisal. Before that, had a stint with Techiman United.
Yeah, good ball. Good play from Bechem United. Clever 1-2 between Ano and Konkoni. And this is what they need to do. Get those combinations up front and create problems for Kotoko. But what a terrific finish from Enoch Morrison.
Yeah, some good skill there. Proud to joining King Faisal, was part of Techiman's 11 wonders. Here's Clinton Dodu with the corner. It goes out. Referee says the advantage should go the Porcupine Warriors' way.
Again, not a good ball in there. Aaron Esel tried to connect the ball, but good defending from Ifege. Esel took the last touch.
23 minutes gone in the first half. Thank you very much if you've just joined us. This is action from the Baba Yara Stadium in the Garden City of Kumasi, where Asante Kotoko lead Bechem United by 1-0. Bechem United have the advantage as they get themselves ready to come forward. Aqua in the thick of affairs. That was a late challenge from Enoch Morrison.
Yeah, whenever stores are showing like this, referees tend to protect players here, so that's a little dangerous from Morrison.
Advantage will go to Bechem United. Still yet to settle completely in the game. Ziman Olano. It's good to see him back from injury. SL with the free kick. It goes long, it goes deep. It's headed away nicely by Mohammed Al-Hassan, but it looks like the referee noticed an infringement. will give the advantage to Kotoko.
Yeah, again, not too convincing play from Bechem United. The delivery very deep and slight push on Mo Al-Hassan from Kunkuni.
Emmanuel Ano. Fans are here in their numbers, and these are the vociferous fans of the Porcupine Warriors as Kasim Mingolo Kansi needs to re-strategize.
Yes, and
it's like a carnival feeling here this afternoon.
well, of course, don't forget they are having the fan fest here at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, so they are in the mood. All they need is the goals. They've gotten one goal from that terrific finish from Morrison. Can they get more? Bechem United are under severe pressure. They've not really played well. They've not shown that brilliance in front of goal. They've not played with that determination we know them to play.
Two heads, they say, are almost always better than one. So Kasim Mingolo Kansi, Tosaiwaya, sharing a couple of the thoughts. And there are some of the legends of Kotoko. On the far left, at the top of your screen, is Golden Boy Abdul Razak.
Yeah, I've seen Stephen Frimpong Manso as well.
And if I'm not mistaken, the match commissioner is also up there, observing from a distance. And by the way, he's also doubling as the...
and there in your shot, the chief executive officer for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Nanaya Wamponsa.
Yeah. Wasn't in a too happy mood when they played in Doma.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah. But like I was saying earlier, on the referee's assessor, or the referee assessor for this game is Thomas Nuno. Thomas Nuno, retired FIFA referee. 26 minutes gone. We're just back from the water break. Game will continue. Kotoko lead by 1.
Yeah, and again, Mingo would love to see the supply to Konkoni. We've not seen any supply to him yet.
This will be an opportunity. Here's Konkoni coming forward. He lays on the pass, but he needs to get into the 18-yard box. Ball has been taken away from Isaiah Nyako. Struggles to gain possession, but Enoch Morrison and co have other ideas until they give it back to Kofi Agbeshima. Referee's whistle had already gone.
Yeah, again, it's Nyako trying to retrieve the ball, trying to put in some defending against Mfege, and referee thinks it's an unfair challenge from the teenager Nyako.
Good recovery in defense. Lamptey lays on the pass, but was kicked out into touch by SL. Advantage Kotoko. Sherrif sends it all the way back to Danlad. Finds Mohammed Al-Hassan. Augustine Ajipon waits for it. Can he get to the flick pass? Oh. He goes out. Faulty pass from Augustine.
Yeah, again, Kotoko trying to play it from the back. Lovely flick from Morrison after a brilliant pass from Mo Hassan. It's a shame that Japan couldn't keep the ball in play. But this is how good they've been today. Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Ball goes out, advantage Bechem United. Still battling it out there with Kotoko. They have not landed their first kill as the Hunters. Clinton Dodu, lovely run. Lays on the pass, but well read by Kotoko. Timely clearance by Sherrif.
Brilliant run from Dodu. I mean, this is what we want to see. Very electrifying pace. Great play from him. The final ball was not the best though, but glimpses of what Clinton Dodu and Bechem United can do.
And Bechem United now throw the gauntlet back at Kotoko. It's Clinton Dodu again held in check nicely. Augustine Ejipon gets better with every match he plays. Long ball in. Kotoko failed to clear first time. Lamptey now. Big boot for a clearance. Target Mokwala. Dari, did he give the ball away? Clashed with the Kotoko on-rushing player, George Infege, but George could not have the advantage that he wanted.
Yeah, it was an opportunity on a silver platter for Infege. Lacking the composure to finish home. Came forward with the back pass, but look at that Dari. Here, the first start very poor, but Infege can't finish home with a flourish, not a composed finish.
But Kotoko will not give up, not just yet in the 18-yard box. The shot is fired on target, but this time it was off.
Again, poor defending from Bechem United. Morrison with the pass here, and Infege with that brilliant skill to turn around. But they fall for Mo Sherrif, and just around the D, he couldn't find target. It's a poor finish from Mo Sherrif. At least should be hitting target, making Aziz Dari work for that ball. It's a let-off for Bechem United.
Half an hour gone in this game. We're into the last quarter of the first half. Enoch Morrison will need a little bit of attention. Cross-section of the fans here. These are actually students.
Yeah, and Morrison missed the last game for Kotoko in the MTN FA Cup due to that knee injury he sustained when Kotoko played against Iswatreman. We're just hoping it's not that same knee that took him out of that game against the Giant Stars.
Lots of talking points among the fans. I'm sure some will be of the opinion that Kotoko should be 2 goals up by now.
Yeah, we look at that terrific finish, clever little finish. He cuts on onto his left and it's that bullet. Goalkeeper can't see the ball, can't get down enough to parry the ball away, but amazing footwork from Morrison. Terrific finish.
Back on the field, Enoch Morrison, and Bechem United will get us going once again. That's a long searching pass. Kotoko under pressure. Danlad Ibrahim. Long ball out is headed on by Enoch Morrison, but Infege held in check. Lovely ball control. Faulty pass.
Yeah, the final balls for Bechem United when they get to the final third has been disastrous. They need to pick up those clever passes and try and supply Hafiz Konkone with ammunitions.
Nicholas sends it all the way back to Danlad. Last season, Kumasi Asante Kotoko hosted Bechem United in a match where Bechem United came all guns blazing, but 2 goals to the good did it for Kotoko. Samuel Boateng and Abdul Ganiyu were on target for Kotoko on that day.
Again, Aqua trying to outwit and outsmart Morrison. Morrison puts a foot through and referee adjudged that to be very cynical tackle.
Buedu picks up for Kotoko, but he's tripped from behind. Free kick advantage he will get.
Yeah, again, very late challenge from Nyako. Straight into the ankle of Richard Buedu.
Bechem United, meanwhile, also have a player down. Could be a slight nudge there in the side.
Yeah, it looks like it's Francis Aqua, the left back. And he's only deputizing for Sento Sekweju, who is suspended for this game because of accumulation of yellow cards.
Seydou Zebu looks a little bit worried.
He is under a lot of pressure, I can tell you.
33 minutes gone. Kotoko 1, Bechem United 0. Match day 19 midweek fixture here in the Ghana Premier League, powered by Bet Power. And Richmond Lamptey, harsh tackle. Nyako is up on his feet. Game will continue.
Strong play from Nyako.
Infege, flag is up.
Yeah, he's coming back from an offside position, and assistant like 2 have spotted that. Need to read between the lines.
Yeah.
Infege. Yeah, clearly offside. Should have had that goal, should have taken that opportunity, that messed up from Aziz Adari that gifted him that glorious opportunity.
Clinton Dodu failed to latch onto that pass and is taken away by Augustine. Sherrif now. Osei Bonsu. One touch football by Kotoko at this stage. Here's Lamte. Nicholas gets in the cross all right, but there are no red shirts there to challenge for that.
Again, super play from Kotoko. They are passing with precision. It's been so delightful to see them pass the ball around Kotoko.
Clinton Dodu doing a lot of the running now. And I'm wondering if they're going to be running this fast, how long can Mohammed Al-Hassan last? Good play by Kinful in defense.
Yeah, that's great defending. He is under pressure from Mukwala, but keeps his composure and calmness and wins the ball away. Beautiful defending from Kinful.
Boedu looking for Enoch Morrison, the goal scorer. Careful defending once again. Enoch knows that he's missed an opportunity. Here's Francis Trine all the way back to Dari. Boedu gives the ball away. Yes, Ano. And Bechem United have an opportunity as they come forward. Isaiah Nyako. Clinton Dodu waits for it and gets it. Into the 18-yard box. Good ball controlled by Konkoni, but he gave it away. Good play by Kotoko now as they work themselves away from danger.
Yeah, brilliant display from Kotoko in the heart of midfield. I've been really impressed with Mo Sherrif and Richard Boedu.
Danlad gets a bit part in this. We're into the last 9 minutes of the first half. Mukwala, referee says that was a fair challenge. Yes, Francis Trini goes through too. Good thinking, but he needs to release the ball and release it on time. Failed opportunity. Manola not let the ball go.
And I know he's really struggling to keep up the pace of the game. He's not being the star man.
But Clinton Dodu does well to get to the ball, and he wins a corner kick for his efforts. Nope, says the referee. I think he considered the handball situation.
Yeah, and both of them teammates at the National Under-23 camp, the Black Meteors, and they're going at each other. Clinton Dodu showing his pace and intelligence when it comes up against a Japan, and Japan wouldn't allow him to go around him.
Definitely his weapon is the speed, Clinton Dodu.
Yeah, Dodu trying to outwit a Japan. Got the ball and thought he had won it here, but he got the last touch. But was he behind the line?
Kotoko would restart another initiative of theirs. Lamte through the middle. Sherrif Mohammed gets to the ball, but SL picks it up from him. Isaac Nyako. This time he's been outwitted by Kotoko. Through the middle, Desem Mokwala could be goal number 2. His last touch failed him woefully.
What a ball in from Nicholas Osei-Bonsu. And that was a chance in a million for Mukwala. I thought he could have taken it on the goal. Just one time finish. The first control letting him down. Another anxious moment for Bechem United.
Clement Inkwa has brought out his card, and it's Clinton Dodu first to be booked for the afternoon.
Well, Mo Al-Hassan seems to be in some severe pain.
Well, between the two, I've seen Clinton Dodu try to outrun him. And of course, we know that Mo Al-Hassan is not that young.
Yeah, and this man is worried. Issuing out instructions. He's just trying to rally his troops back into the game. But Kotoko have shown enough quality up front. They've been very purposeful up front today.
Yeah. And at least clearly you can see from the demeanor of the fans, lots of smiles on their faces. And it says it all. It looks like they appreciate the effort of Kotoko and this turn of Okansi.
They are worried. He's having a word with his assistant, Osewaya. Nothing seems to be working perfectly for Bechem United. Kotoko, they've been the dominant force here in this game.
Well, they're playing against a team that have not lost a home match, not just yet. And so the invincibility in terms of their home appearance for Asante Kotoko, very, very high. Kotoko 1, Bechem United 0. 5 minutes to half time. Mohamed Alassane is okay, back on his feet. Nyako fights hard to get to the ball, but it's headed out. Kotoko give the advantage to Bechem, Augustine Ejepong, and Clinton Dodu. It will be a tough battle when it comes to those daring runs. Here's Kinfo as they come forward. Good turn now. And it's good for SL as he goes forward. Timely run there by Ano. Ano does well to get in the cross, but not the best of crosses from the youngster.
Yeah, again, it's very poor from Ano. Just came back from injuries. Second start of the season for Bechem United, but that is really poor. He had all the opportunity, all the space to whip it, that cross. But very disastrous delivery from the young teenager, sensational. Don't forget he was part of the under-20 team last year for Ghana.
Sure. Careful defending by Kenlep. And between himself and Yapi, that's Tenlep and Kinfo, there's been some steady performance. Throwing advantage it will be to Bechem United. And not Isaiah Boedu falls back to help. Isaiah goes down. Advantage free kick, Bechem United.
Yeah, it's been a battle between the two. Good flick on from Konkoni, but look at Nyako. He's just trying to turn away from Boedu, but Boedu so strong in the challenge.
Kinfo threads one to the far side, but again, it's Danlad to the rescue.
He's been on virtual holiday.
Oh, he's got men who are doing the protective job in front of him. And so it gives him opportunity to mop up the pieces as and when needed. Once again, Kotoko come forward. That's a long pass by Sherrif, but to no avail. Throw-in advantage to Bechem United. And a warning by Clement Inkwa on Richmond Lumpty.
And Saint Zebo will just walk in and tell the referee to calm down.
It's Boedu and Isaiah again in that battle. Enoch Morrison trying to lay on that pass. Well, he gets it now. But this time was good goalkeeping from Dari Aziz. But Mukwala.
Yeah, again, Mukwala. He's just trying to tee up Morrison, but Morrison again onto his left foot, hits it so well with power. This time around, Dari saw the ball, just moving to the bottom corner. He parries the ball away and does a very good save. Brilliant save to keep Bechem United in the game.
Corner kick advantage to Kotoko. The fans are loving every bit of it here. Corner kick is swung in by Augustine Ejepong. It went out of play, and so it would be a goal kick.
Yeah, it's a poor delivery from Ejepong. Should be doing better with those deliveries. Went outside the line and came back into play, but a while ago we saw the strength, the tenacity, and the determination of Richard Boedu to dispossess Isaiah Nyako off the ball and create that opportunity for Kotoko. He's been Such an improved player for Kotoko today.
Bechem United come forward. It's a strong run for the ball, and I believe Ano has won the corner kick. Corner kick quickly effected. Bechem United. Dodu. Free header by Sherrif. They would want to get themselves back into the game before halftime. We've done 45 minutes almost. Yes, 10 left. And it's booted away by Lamte. 2 minutes of time added on. And Bechem United have the upper hand as they come forward. Here is Aaron SL. Tries to cut through the middle. SL is still going, but he comes down. Clinton Dodu picks it up. Can he deliver on the left? Konkoni. All has been taken away from him eventually.
Yeah, good defending from Kotoko this time around. Not giving Konkoni any space to turn. And the moment he received the pass from Dodu, look at the number of red shirts surrounding Konkoni. That's good defending from Kotoko this time around.
Re-strategizing will be the order of the day at halftime, especially for Kasim Mengel Okansi. Hassan sends it all the way back to Danlad Ibrahim. Sherrif now with a long pass. And Nicholas get to it. He's got time and space. He gets in the cross. But solid defending by Bechem United. Nicholas once again, he has the opportunity for a second cross. Mukwala comes in to help. All the way back to Lamte. Lamte pushes it on to Mukwala. Aaron Issel got into the path of Mukwala. Very odd challenge, if you ask.
Again, it's intelligent play from the Porcupine Warriors. Mukwala, Lamte linking up so well. Beautiful play here. It's a very intelligent play from Mukwala to win the free kick off Aaron Issel in a very dangerous position.
Once again, Dari would have to ensure that the men position themselves in front of him. Two-man wall, 10 left, and Kenfo. It will be a right-footed free kick and tipped over by Dari Aziz.
Yeah, this time around, it's a lovely free kick from Japan, and the ball swinging to the top corner. Needed a strong hand from Dari to parry it. The ball over the post, and it's a good save from the goalkeeper once again.
Resultant corner kick headed out by Bechem United. It's not too far away from goal, and referee Clement Inkwa brings the first 45 minutes to an end. Kotoko lead by 1-0. Enoch Morrison, trademark goal of his from that cultured left foot, has put Kotoko in the lead. The fans are happy about the effort, and they're looking forward to more sublime skill from the home side in the second half. It's halftime here at the Baba Yara Stadium. Asante Kotoko 1, Bechem United 0. Clement Inkwa got us underway in a game involving Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Bechem United. And straight away, both teams started threatening the opposition. Long drive by Lamte. Clinton Dodu with that outburst of a run. Heavily defended by Mohammed Al Hassan. Clinton Dodu on this time around, I should say, was the one doing the tackling. Sherrif Mohammed, complete miscue of that shot. Isaiah Nyako went down in the process. He's had a battle between himself and Richard Boedu. Meanwhile, Emmanuel Ano fancied the chances of coming through. Picked it up on the far side, but look at the defending by Danlad Ibrahim. Yapi Tenlep found Clinton Dodu in space. Checked in once, but unfortunately the resultant shot from the left foot went wide. Enoch Morrison had this chance, and he took it on that left foot of his. Goalkeeper had committed himself. He noticed that, went round Francis Aqua, and then delivered the bullet. 1-0 to the good for Kotoko at the stage. Danlad is grateful to Allah. Fans have been here, or fans have showed their support for Kotoko and not winning the corner kick, and this showed you that Bechem were eager to get themselves back into the game. But nothing came out of that effort. Clinton Dodu once again, this time trying to cut through the middle. He had done a very good job until he laid that faulty pass, which was cleared out. And again, the back pass to goalkeeper. He was committed. That touch really let him down. Unfortunately, Infege could not take advantage of it. But good play by Enoch Morrison once again. Laid the pass to Infege. Kofi Agbeshima made himself large. And unfortunately, the final delivery was the worst of all. Nicholas got a center on there, but went straight into the waiting arms of goalkeeper. And then through the middle again, Mokwala, the final touch, really let him down. Clinton Dodu had opportunities to go forward, but yellow carded for that challenge. Hafiz Konkoni has not had the supplies. Isaac Nyako has been in a battle against Richard Bwedu. And for Dese Mokwala, laid on the pass once again to Enoch Morrison. That left foot of his again delivered a power driver, but this time goalkeeper was up to the task. Clinton Dodu had a host of red shirts in front of him, laid the pass on to Hafiz Konkoni, but nothing came out of that. And then Dese Mokwala sent the back pass to Lamte, and as he tried to go through, was impeded by SL. The resultant kick was tipped over the bar by goalkeeper Dari. That free kick was from Augustine Echepong. And this is where referee thought that we had had enough of the first 45 minutes of a very tough and uncompromising encounter between second place Bechem United and third place Asante Kotoko. 55% ball possession by Kotoko, clearly on top of the match so far and with a 1-goal advantage. However, 9 fouls committed shows clearly that it's been a very tough battle in midfield. Half-time score, Asante Kotoko 1, Bechem United 0. Welcome back to the Baba Yara Stadium, where we're bringing you the second half of this enterprising game between Asante Kotoko and Bechem United. Halftime score, it was 1 goal to the good for Kotoko. Bechem United have come out of the dressing room, and we understand there's a lot that happened in the dressing room. But it's Kotoko who have the advantage now through Richmond Lamte. Flag is up on the near side in Fege, caught in the offside trap. But again, looking at the zeal with which the Bechem United players came out, Jude, and you have been following, or you monitored exactly the halftime break. What kind of situation do we have? Well,
the head coach is not really happy with that performance in the first half. He feels Bechem United can do better. They've not really created panic moments for the Porcupine Warriors. And when they get to the final third, they've not shown that brilliance. And so he wants them to go into the game without belief and that confidence that they could create and really put the Kotoko defense under some amount of pressure.
It's a very, very, very cynical tackle there. That was between Aaron Morrison and Infege.
Yeah, and again, it was a 50-50 ball. Both players tried to, get to the ball the first time, and they clashed into each other.
Fortunately, they are both up on their feet. The game will continue. And Coach Orlando is looking quite worried.
Yeah, and the pressure from Kotoko has been really excellent. Not giving Bechem United the kind of spaces they want to operate from in the middle and at the back as well. And there again, they go for the long ball and it's not good enough. And it's because Kotoko are not giving them the opportunity to play the way they want.
Exactly. Mohamed Alassane, the flick on from Enoch Morrison did not go too far. He gives away the throw-in, and it's an advantage to Bechem United. Aqua with a long throw. It's a trip from behind. Yeah. The referee was quite close to that, but I think that was a trip.
Yeah, clearly there was contact, but Kwame Nkua saw it clearly from that angle. Look at it here. Mohamed Alassane there.
It's taken over by Clinton Duodu. Clinton's long ball does not go too far, and cannot get to it as well. And Kotoko will pick up the pieces as they launch another attack. Ano, can he go around his marker? It's a strong battle. Kotoko win the 50-50 challenge. Nicholas has the upper hand. What a battle it was.
Yeah, he did well to recover. Nicholas Osebonsu, good play from him, and still managed to show that strength and get the free kick away from Ano. I've been really impressed with his output. Nicholas Osebonsu, very direct, very strong, whips in those crosses as well.
48 minutes gone. Kotoko lead by 1, but Bechem have sort of given an indication that they would want to get back into the game and do so as quickly as they can. However, Kotoko will come forward through Sherrif Mohammed. Richmond Lamte picks it up nicely, goes past one. He's still ghosting into the 18-yard box, lays on the pass. Fege got to the ball early enough. An opportunity for Kotoko. Lamte missed.
Should have been the second goal for the Porcupine Warriors. Again, brilliant play. Look at Lamte. Again, good play from Infege to keep the ball in play and whip it across the face of goal. Lamte was just lacking, but when he controlled the ball, you'd expect him to finish with a flourish. That ball should be on target.
Opportunity gone. Ball goes over the line. It's a throw-in, and this Bechem United. Oh, some sprightly little run there from Nyako. Goes down. Free kick quickly effected.
Yeah, strong play from him again. Delightful play. And if you allow him to get into his groove, he's going to create those panic moments. And that's why Kotoko are not giving me any breathing chance, any breathing space.
Quick response from Kasim Mingolo Kansi. He's bringing on Kasmed Owusu. And Emmanuel Ano, first 45 minutes did not favor him that much. And so he takes a break for now.
He has not been himself since the start of the game, Ano. Yes, he's a wonderful kid. He's one of the prospects for the future, but he's had a very poor outing today.
Yeah. I'm sure with time he will get into the to the ranks, as it were. So Kasmed is on, and it's a corner kick advantage, Bechem United.
And Kasmed himself, another teenager.
Let's see what happens out of this corner kick. Oh, Aaron Essel missed and it was cleared. Kasmed. Good recovery by Bechem United. And then they give the ball away. Augustine Ejipon got his head to it. Long ball back in by Nyako. Kotoko would recover nicely through Enoch Morrison. Strong charge forward by Kotoko, but Sherrif's pass a little bit misplaced.
Yeah, and it's amazing how Kotoko creates numerous goal-scoring opportunities when they play at home, but they fail to do same when they go away from home.
Hafiz Konkoni in the thick of affairs. Chess could not go round that defense, but Bechem United have the advantage. Here's Aaron Essel with a throw. And they've committed almost every player into the half of Kotoko now. And that's the young man, Emmanuel Ano, gradually getting his form back. Long throw by Bechem is headed out nicely by Kotoko. Foot up, was it, by Lamte? But advantage will still stay with the Porcupine Warriors. They still have the fans here. They still have them in their numbers. They still have them singing, chanting, and dancing. Kotoko still lead by 1.
Yeah, and by far, this has been one of the most improved performance from Richmond Lamte. He's been a pale shadow of himself in so many games for the Porcupine Warriors, but today he's been excellent.
Mohammed Alassane nearly giving the ball away. Good play by Kotoko now as they come forward, but quick recovery by Clinton Dodu. Penalized again by the referee.
Again, it's that foot up starts showing, and Kwame Nkua will not allow that.
Kotoko will have an advantage as they come forward. And look at the ease with which Bechem get themselves out of trouble. To the admiration of the fans now, and it's a switch from defense into attack. The pass is a bit too long. Danlad, quick reflexes. Enoch Morrison. Boedu send it all the way back. Enoch Morrison once again. Captain Richard Boedu has been a master tactician, holding the fort in the middle. Unfortunately, that pass could not be kept in play by Ejepon.
Yeah, it's a little bit strong from Richard Boedu, but Nicolas Osebo should be anticipating that pass.
Aqua finds Captain Agbeshima. Good turn in the middle there. Hafiz Konkoni has fallen a bit too deep. It's Lante's opportunity now for Kotoko. Good pass. Infigi trying to cut through the middle. Needs the space, needs the opportunity. Sherrif Mohammed pushes it on to Richard Boedu. To the near side now, and it's Enoch Morrison, and he can deliver from the left. Kotoko still keep it in play. Augustine Ejepong now. That's a long ball. Dari to the rescue. Bechem United will now look at pushing forcefully forward. Clinton Dodu, I think that will be a bit too much to have asked, but he managed to go around his marker, does he? Oh, he had to take the timely influence of Mohammed Alassane to prevent agony.
Blistering pace from Dodu again. He's showing his intelligence, and that's space in front of him. And Mo Sherrif that time was really struggling to keep up the pace with Clinton Dodu. Had to take Mo Alassane to come across. get the ball away from Dodu.
That was some bravery from the young player. He's not too scared at running at defenders, Clinton Dodu. Got a bright future, that young man. 55 minutes gone. Kotoko still lead by 1. Bechem trying to turn things around.
Well, for that little young chap, if he gets to stay in the Bed Power Premier League, he grows more into the game technically and tactically. He'll become one of the best players on the local scene, but I'm not too sure he's going to waste time here. He's really going to leave the shores of Ghana very soon, yeah, I'm told.
The bankroller of Bechem United has said it many a time that he feels the prospects of the young chap are brighter when he steps out of the country. So we can only wish him the best of luck in future endeavors, but Kotoko come forward. Here's Richard Wedu now. Nyaku lets him go. Oh, pass well read by Kinfo.
Yeah, and again, it's another brilliant play from Buedu. He goes this past Chene with ease. It's just the final ball that was lacking from Buedu.
Free kick to Bechem United. Just around the center circle. Nyaku tries to lay a pass through to Clinton Dodu, but it was well read by Nicholas. And Kotoko come forward yet again. Clinton Dodu fighting very hard to get to it, but he needs to be very careful. He's on a caution already.
Yeah. Again, very needless challenge on Bonsu. But I'm really, really happy with that determination and that strong play from Richard Buedu. I mean, you give Isaiah Nyakon the space, and he has that sparkling feet to cut wide open the defense with a pass, and Kotoko are not allowing him to do that.
Good pass by Augustine Ejepon, finds Enoch Morrison. Kasmed got there early, but Enoch got the ball again from Lamte to Enoch this time. He got the direction all wrong.
Yeah, lovely 1-2 play between him and Lamte. He's just trying to whip the pass, but here Lamte locates him with a lovely turn. He's going for that power.
Very fleet-footed Enoch Morrison, and he's got the dexterity to twist and turn as and when he pleases. Plus, of course, he's got that magical whip from the left foot. Kotoko come forward once again. Infege picks up a run. Lamte. And then he goes all the way back. Bechem United will have to push men out there if they are to prevent Kotoko from causing any threat and havoc. Agbeshima gives the ball away, receives it once again. This time it's picked up by Buedu. Enoch Morrison down the right. He will obviously have to switch to the left. Sends in the cross. Infege traps. A bit too flat, if you ask, and looks like that's what the fans are complaining about. They feel that the build-up by Kotoko is a bit too slow.
Yeah, the build-up is a little bit slow for my liking from Kotoko, but they are doing the right things, just not getting the final ball. They are really creating space for themselves and playing without belief and confidence.
Danlad Ibrahim. It's been more of a holiday for him in the second half. It's a long ball straight into touch. So Bechem United, they've already made a change. We've seen Kasmed come on for Emmanuel Ano. And there he is, Kasmed. One of the philosophies of Kasim Mingolo Kansi is to give the young ones the opportunity and let them blossom into what they want to become.
Again, Bechem United not picking up the right passes in midfield, and Chene, together with Tenlep, they've not lived up to expectation, have they?
It's not been there for them. You know, we've seen them with a lot of telepathy, especially in their home matches. And it looks like Kotoko have mapped up a strategy to prevent Bechem United from playing their regular free-flowing game. Kasmed wins the advantage. It's a throw-in. Out of the 8 matches, Bechem United have found it difficult scoring in 5 of them. They lost by a lone goal against Accra Great Olympics, lost by a lone goal against Karela, and a lot of advice is being given to the female supporters out there. Against Gold Stars, against Gold Stars, it was a goalless drawn game, and then they also lost to Samatics. And currently, there's a 0-1 advantage to Kotoko. We have played 1 hour. We've got 30 of the minutes remaining. Kotoko clearly in the driving seat at this stage. Very careful with their approach. Prior to this game, Bechem United had lost just 1 game, and that was when Chelsea beat them by a 1-0. They've been looking very good with 3 wins and 1 draw. Kotoko come through, but good interception by Bechem United. Kotoko themselves have not had a fairly good form in recent times. 2 losses against Dreams FC away and Karela away. And that man needs no introduction, does he?
Not at all. He's still a little bit worried though. Kotoko are looking for that second goal to cushion them in the game.
10 left, gave the ball away, but here's Francis Trine. Dari Aziz will initiate an attack for Bechem United as they come forward. Joseph Kinful with that long pass, and Clinton went down in the process. Trying to attract the sympathy of the referee, I guess, but the game will continue.
Again, poor ball from Bechem United, not a very good pass from Tenlep. There's no way Dodo was going to get to the ball.
Another careful approach by Kotoko, coming forward slowly but surely. Good laid on pass in Fege, out of positioning. Aaron SL. In fighting worries and problems, fortunately, gets the sympathy of the referee. Game will continue. Kinfo has been superb in defense, despite the fact that they trail by 1. Push there on Clinton.
Yeah, Dodo asking questions. He thought that tackle from Bonsu was too cynical. Kinfo releases the pass here. Slight push. And Nyako very frustrated with that call from Kwame Nkua.
Bechem thought they had the advantage until the referee indicated that it was for handball against them.
Yeah, clearly nothing seems to be working for them. They're not putting passes together. They're not creating those panic moments in the final third, and it's pretty poor performance from Bechem United this afternoon.
They have an opportunity to come forward now. That's a lovely pass from Nyako, but a bit too strong.
Again, it should be a delightful pass. It should be a tailor-measured pass. Quite too heavy for Dodo again.
Kotoko, slowly but surely, they come forward. They have felt comfortable in most of the home matches they've played. Only picking up 1 point from 3 of those games. That's Enoch Morrison going forward. Infege fancies his chances. Have Kotoko taken their foot off the pedal for a second? Mokwala, surrounded by green shirts. He releases the ball. Kotoko come forward through Infege. It's through the middle now. Mokwala looking for that opening Bechem United making it very difficult for Kotoko at this stage. Eventually the cross comes in and is dealt with. Francis Trini. Tenle pushes forward. Konkoni has fallen deep.
And Kotoko are really making it difficult for Bechem United.
Good display by Nyako. Ahmed. Agbeshime will need the support. Francis Akwa says, let's push it up front. Clinton does well to get to it, but tackle from behind by Augustine Ejepon.
Yeah, again, very rash challenge from Morrison on Dodu. And Dodu very slippery, I must say. He's shown his quality. Very pacey winger as well, and he's been that dangerous for Bechem United today. He's only shown that quality whenever he's put through on a pass.
A little bit of a worry there. You see Osaiwaya, the assistant, and Okanse is telling him to get himself out of problematic ways. Fans are still waiting, probably, for goal number 2.
Yeah, I mean, Kotoko, they've had several opportunities to kill off the game, and the fans know it's only 1 goal lead.
Yeah,
anything can happen.
Indeed, anything can happen. Playing against a top team like Bechem United, season has been quite good for them so far. Pushed forward there by Bechem United. Now there's a strike that could cause havoc. Hafiz Konkoni beaten there by Mohammed Al-Hassan.
Yeah, and that's a world-class challenge from Al-Hassan. Cool, calm, and well defended. A super tackle. And this is what you need, calmness at the back. He sweeps it very well and clears out the danger.
Pass laid on. Dese Mokwala knows that he's in the offside trap. Will not even run for that. It's putted out nicely by Dari. Now to the near side. There's a battle for supremacy there. Francis Akwa in the thick of affairs gives the ball away. It's a throw-in, a free kick advantage, I should say, to Kotoko.
Yeah, but it's needless from Akwa. Morrison has 10 facing his post. He's not going anywhere.
3 draws at home by Kotoko. Pass was laid on, but Dari will be allowed to pick that up. Shepherding there by the captain Agbeshima.
But you reckon that was brilliant from Kotoko. The link-up play, the one-time pass was excellent. It's just the final ball, trying to set it up for Mukwala. It didn't work out.
Bechem United maintain their composure as Tenleb sends the ball back, and it's a long ball forward. Clinton couldn't make use of the advantage. Enoch Morrison goes down from that tackle from Francis Akwa.
Yeah, and he said it's the second time he's been brought down by Akwa, and the referee should show Akwa the yellow card.
Yeah. Long ball, but to no avail. So it's for Dari to pick up, and then they move forward. Kotoko urging the fans of Kotoko urging them to get the second goal. Bechem United have made it difficult. Yes, Kasmed through the middle, but a bit too strong. Quick reaction once again from Danlad. Agbeshime will lead another foray for Bechem United. To the near side, Clinton. He gets to the ball all right. Lovely dummy, sends in the cross. Kasmed is coming from the far side through the middle. Danlad to the rescue. Brave goalkeeping from the Kotoko shot stopper.
Yeah, warning signs for Kotoko. And it's that delicious ball from Dodu, and Kasmed will get on the end of it, but can't lay it on the carpet for Konkoni in time to finish home. Brave goalkeeping from Danlad. But again, a huge warning sign for Kotoko to be very alert. Bechem United can pounce on any loose ball anytime.
Yeah. And Dan Ladd would have a quick tete-a-tete with the men in front of him. And while injury worries for Kinfo. So Kotoko have drawn 3 times here at the Baba Yara Stadium this season. Ironically, all the 3 draws were against teams from the from the national capital. 1-1 against Accra Hearts of Oak, 1-1 against Olympics. There's some dancing skills there in the stands. It reminds you of once upon a time back in secondary school.
Yeah.
And those were the days of rich inter-schools and colleges competitions. You've been there before, so you know.
Yeah. Once a captain for my school team.
The good old days. 20 minutes remaining. These fans are happy, aren't they? And they've been singing and chanting from the blast of the referee's whistle.
Can you begrudge them? It's the fan festival today, and so they are showing that flamboyance.
Yeah.
They are showing that they can really support and sing and dance, and they are showing it really well here.
And it's also interesting that it's a Wednesday, but they are here in their numbers. Kotoko 1, Bechem United 0. Once we are done with the action here in the Garden City, the excitement switches over to the nation's capital for the Manchester Derby.
Another mouth-watering tie.
Looks like all is sorted on the field of play, so we definitely will continue. 20 minutes for Bechem United to get themselves back into the game. Equal number of time for Kotoko to probably grab the winner. And there they come forward in Fege. Ball has been taken away from him nicely. That's Kasmet. He's been quite productive since he came on, Kasmet. Nyako finds Clinton. Can he go past Augustine? Oh, he does that with cheeky ease. Good recovery from Enoch Morrison.
That's some skill from the pacey winger. Amazing skill. Just poked the ball through the legs of Japan and was just trying to outwit Morrison.
Yeah.
Morrison did well to have a touch and get the ball away from Clinton Dodu, but what a player has been. He's been the live wire for Bechem United today.
Away from home, Bechem have been able to secure valuable 3 points. One against Dreams FC, the other against Accra Hearts of Oak. Tough encounters. Here they are taking on the Porcupine Warriors. Flag is up. 73 minutes gone as the Bet Power Ghana Premier League Matchday 19 fixture here at the Baba Yara Stadium, involving Asante Kotoko and Bechem United. They are going neck to neck on the league table. 2 points difference between Bechem United, who are lying second, and Kotoko, who are lying third. Long ball forward. Unfortunately, poor ball control by Mukwala. Just could not find his feet on that occasion.
Yeah, not
gives the opportunity to Bechem United. Tenleb, Kinfo. Bechem United coming forward. They're looking for that opportunity. Kotoko stand tall in defense. Nicely done. And then obviously they will get a free kick. Enoch Morrison going down.
Yeah, Kasmet was trying to weave his way through. Was there contact in that tackle? Referee says no. And Nyako will frustratingly go into that tackle clear contact on Morris, and it was a foul.
Abubakar is on Tiloba. Francis Aqua has played his part. And for Kotoko, they will look for an opportunity to come forward. Yes, Mokwala in the 18-yard boxes. Richmond Lamte. Meanwhile, Infege is also calling for it on the far side. Ball is swung towards him. He latches onto it. Oh, that would have been the goal of the day. Glorious opportunity. Clear miss.
Yeah, lovely pass. Infege waiting for it. Caught it so well on the volley. It's a lovely pass. Would have been an amazing finish. Would have been a wonder goal. Just blasted the ball wide.
And Mohammed and Lassan and Co would have to defend now. Danlad comes to their aid and to their rescue. Clear, and it goes over the line for a throw-in. It's been a very tough encounter. It's been a very tough battle here at the Babayara Stadium. Tiloba with a pass. He waits for the return. Kotoko would have other ideas. Trini cannot get to the ball, but he fights to gain possession for Bechem United. Over the line it goes. Bechem United slowly but surely come forward. SL with a throw. That's a push from behind, clearly. That is the Bokinabe who goes down.
Yeah, clear push from the back. And Mingil is going direct. Two players on top now.
Clinton Dodo this time from the right. Can't get the desired delivery. And now it's Dese Mokwala. It's a 2v1 situation. Kofi Agbesima got a foot to it. And together with Kinful, they solve the problem of the day. Clinton ghosting past one, goes past two. Here's Isaiah Nyako. Bechem United committing players up ahead. A tackle from behind by Richard Buedu.
Yeah, again, just look at Nyako. He had options. Just a little too much on the ball. Kept on waiting, but a little bit careless from Richard Buedu. Very clumsy challenge on Nyako. And Nyako wins a free kick in a very dangerous position.
Free kick to Bechem United. Three-man wall formed by Kotoko, and there's the three tall players who are in there. Aided with the direction by Danlad Ibrahim. So Infege is in there, Richard Buedu is in there, Augustin Ejipong is also in there. But watch out for Bechem United. Isaiah Nyako behind the ball, Aaron SL also behind the ball. Clinton. Kasmed moves towards goal, but that was well read by Kotoko. Kinful comes forward. Can he go through the host of the red colors? No. It's Kotoko who have an opportunity now, watching the offside trap. Trap was set early, and Dese Mokwala fell into it.
Can't stay on side. Yeah, a little bit ahead of Agbeshima here. Good call from the assistant Lawan. He wants to get onto the score sheet, Mokwala.
Tough times for the young striker.
And at that time, maybe that pass from Lante a little bit too late. Lante should have released the pass a lot more quicker.
Well, it's Danlad who get the game underway. It's a long one in. Mokwala runs after that, but Kasmed gets there early. Long pass by Kinful, read in midfield. Lamte. This can be an opportunity for goal number 2 for Kotoko, but cleared out nicely by Kinful.
And Lamte is running the show. He's really showed his quality today, Lamte.
not the tormentor in chief per se, but he's put the passes together and he's ensured that efforts by Bechem United have been thwarted as they go forward. Throwing Ejepong. That's the return. There's Richmond. Clear header by Bechem United. Clinton pushes it on, and it looks like there's going to be a run for it. Down goes Tiloba once again, and again it's Mohammed Al-Hassan. Safety first.
Yeah, this is what he brings to the back line of Kotoko. Calmness, composure, good defending from Mo Al-Hassan. He makes a mistake, and Dodo will be pouncing on that ball with Danlad already off his line. He's just going to poke the ball to the empty net, and that was an excellent defending from Mo Al-Hassan.
Corner kick to Bechem. Clinton behind the ball. Tiloba, Hafiz Konkoni, Isaiah Nyako, they are all in the 18-yard box. Corner comes through. Poor header from Kofi Agbeshima. Welcome goal kick. It will be for Kotoko as we go into the last 9 minutes.
Yeah, we'll look at the delivery again. This time, well drilled cross. It was a good delivery from Dodo, but the header from Agbeshima. Very poor, very frustrating looking Agbeshima.
Goal kick quickly effected by Dan Ladd. Yes, Augustine Ejepong. Bwedu goes through the middle. There's a long one for Mokwala. He gets to it. Morrison asks for it and gets it, but unfortunately he trips.
Yeah, he's just trying to cut on onto his left again and can't sort his feet out in the final hour.
Substitution for Bechem United. On comes Emmanuel Owusu for the ever tiring, the hard-working Isaiah Nyako.
Yeah, he's really played his heart out today.
Yeah.
Worked his socks off today, Nyako.
Enoch Morrison pushes one through to Mokwala, but well read by Agbeshima. Infege now. Strong run, and again, trust the captain to lead by example.
Yeah, again, good defending. He's not giving any chance whatsoever for Mokwala to even get close to the ball.
Throw into Kotoko. They still lead by a goal to nil. 8 minutes more. Nicolas sets up Infege through the middle. There's opportunity for Mokwala. He turns, but shot straight into the waiting arms of Dari Aziz.
Great play from Mokwala. He needed to outwit the defenders and create some panic moments. Got the ball in that space onto his right. A shot straight at Dari, but that was some amazing skill. Good play from Mokwala.
And again on the near side, it was Emmanuel Owusu who was tearing away. And they give the opportunity back to Kotoko. Dan Ladd picks up. If the match ends in a 1-0 advantage, courtesy of Asante Kotoko, it will be big respite. Players putting their smiles back on the faces of their fans after that painful loss to Adriana Stars. Mokwala through the middle. Sherrif Mohammed. Francis Chini says, I won the ball fair and square.
Yeah, he did win the ball, but again, his arm was all around Mo Sherrif. And I'm sure that's what Kwame Nkwa saw.
Well, of the two teams, if there was one who would come into this game, you know, with high spirits, it definitely would be Bechem United, after picking up a point at the expense of Nswatreman their last time in the Premiership. Or should I say it was Kotoko who rather played against Nswatreman, yes. But Kotoko have now an opportunity. Second goal in the making. Is Enoch Morrison, goes past one, goes past the second. Bechem United managed to pick 3 points at the expense of Accra Great Olympics at home. Match day 18. Mohammed Kotoko battled to a pulsating draw against Nswatreman. Hafiz Konkoni now. Through the middle. Lays on the pass. Kasmed. Good tackle from behind. Mohammed Al Hassan takes his time. Picks Sherrif and away Kotoko go. Poor ball control by Enoch Morrison. And that's the bench of the Porcupine Warriors.
And again, Kotoko have not been that clinical up front. 3-on-3. You'd expect Morrison, after he cut on onto his left foot, to lay down the pass. Mokwala and Fege were all waiting. Nah, nothing in this.
Yeah. Sherrif will pick a quick word from Orlando Wellington. It's been a tough battle. 4 minutes of regulation time remains. A couple of players being prepped to come on for Kotoko. One of them would definitely be Opoku Clinton. The other would be the Ivorian Serge Eric Zeze. And of course, Rocky Dramina will also fancy his chances coming in. So up goes the substitution board. And that's our reference point for information. Richmond Alamte. What a day he's had today at the office. He's worked very, very hard. Off he goes, and it's Serge Zeze, enterprising petite Ivorian, who comes on. Clinton Opoku will also be coming on for Enoch Morrison. The goal scorer has played his part. And he hands over to Clinton Opoku, whilst Rocky Dramina comes in for captain Richard Buedu. Kotoko obviously giving indication that they would want to hold on to that lead. Captain has worked very hard and tirelessly. He receives the applause from the fans and his colleagues on the bench. Off he comes, Richard Buedu. And Rocky Dramina would complete the game for us. 88 minutes gone in the game. Kotoko still lead by 1. Japan through the middle. Pass to the near side. There's Clinton. Has the better of Kasmed. Sets it up for Mokwala. Mokwala across the face of goal and all. Infege just could not control. Hard work done by Mokwala, but of course it took a ricochet of one of the Bechem United players, and so Infege could not direct the shot on target. What a miss. Bechem United will be the first to say that they've been in a battle. Enoch Morrison, clear skills, picked his spot. That left foot of his is $1 million foot. Goalkeeper was committed on that occasion, Dari Aziz, and nothing he could do. There he is, Enoch Morrison has played his role. Couple of seconds in regulation time. Trini goes down, advantage Bechem United. Free kick quickly effected. Slowly but surely, Bechem United come forward through SL. Zeze goes down, and it will be a free kick advantage to Kotoko. Trapped the ball very well, but there was that challenge, strong one from Tiluba. Free kick advantage to Kotoko. 90 minutes of action in the game involving Kotoko and Bechem. Kotoko still lead by 1-0. And after the substitution, we will get confirmation of time added on. It's Safu Taylor fancying his chances as George Infege makes way for him. So Solomon Safu Taylor is on. We have 6 minutes of time added on. Kasmed Owusu. There was a push from behind on Hafiz Konkoni. Free kick effected. 10 lep. Foot up by Tiloba. Dangerous play, says the referee. Sherrif has been quite solid. And confirmation of the 6 minutes of time added on. Bechem United. A loss today would definitely give Kotoko the opportunity and advantage to bypass them on the league log. Tilova goes up, but Bechem United under firm control as they come forward. Here's Francis Trini through the middle. Kasmed sends it all the way back to Trini. A little bit of a nudge there by Trini. And then there was some form of a kick that went out on Zeze. Zeze went in strong. And look at the legs flying. Trini is still down in some amount of pain. But the referee has the card up and out. And it's Francis Trini who goes into the referee's books. Some wicked play from Francis Trini. Retaliation for that strong tackle by Zeze. Zeze is back on the field of play. Game continues. Bechem United have the advantage. Good play by Kenfo. Oh, Hafiz Konkoni heckled from behind by Augustine Ejepong. And the Augustine Ejepong not giving him an opportunity to go through. He's not had a good day himself, Hafiz Konkoni. The supplies have not been forthcoming. And most of the time, he's had to fall back to support. Clinton Opoku walks towards the defense to support. Free kick to Bechem United. And Aaron SL is worried. And that shot was right against Zeze. Throwing advantage still for Bechem United. And with every passing minute, it remains very difficult for them to go past Kotoko's defense. Clinton goes up, his head to it, Hafiz Konkoni, and then eventually is booted out. It's the strong man himself, and goes down in a little bit of pain. Hafiz got his head to it, but there the big boots for the clearance. Mohammed Al-Hassan, he's a warrior and a fighter. Shadrach Ado is coming on for Stephen Dese Mokwala. He's not found the going very smooth today. Goals have deserted him. let's see what kind of effort Shadrach Ado brings into the game. We have done 95 minutes, so we've got 1 minute 60 seconds of add-on time to play. It is getting increasingly clear that until a miracle happens, Kotoko are running away with a 3 maximum points. Bechem United come forward. Mohammed Al-Hassan once again, this time threads the pass through the middle. It's picked up by Safo. What a pass from Safo. Clinton Opoko is offside. It was a superb pass from Safo Taylor, but they're clearly in the offside position. It was Clinton Opoko, the youngster. Strong tackle it was once again. A lot of strong tackles we've seen in the game. Safo Taylor on that occasion on 10 lep. Free kick advantage it will be for the Hunters. Clinton goes round his marker. Clinton still has the ball, but the referee believes that we've had enough of the exchanges. 90 minutes of action, and Asante Kotoko ghost past Bechem United by a 1-0 to leapfrog them to the second position on the league log. Tough encounter it has been. In the first round, it was Bechem United who was smiling all the way to the bank with a 2-goal advantage over the Porcupine Warriors. But this man's goal, Enoch Morrison, has separated the Hunters from the Porcupine Warriors. Encounter has been end-to-end, but after 90 minutes, it's Asante Kotoko 1, Bechem United 0. Referee Ingwa got us underway for the second 45 minutes of the game. And clearly the indications were that it was going to continue the same way the first half went. Opportunities coming the way of both sides. Infege managed to get to the ball. Lamptey missed from that angle. Nyako also went down a few times. Careful thinking by the Kotoko players. Anytime they come up front, Augustine, deep cross but dealt with. Here's Clinton ghosting past Sherrif, and he had to take a timely tackle from Mohammed Al-Hassan to thwart the effort. Kasmed, who also came on, contributed his part to the Bechem build-up, but Enoch Morrison on this occasion blasted wide. Kofi Agbeshima, the captain for Bechem United, really stood tall together with Kenfo in defense, but on this occasion Hafiz Konkoni got to the ball a shade late. Clinton had a very good run today, going past Augustine as if he wasn't there. Dese Mokwala, support for Infege, he blasted well over the top. Bechem United, it's been a tough encounter for them. Mohammed Al-Hassan once again to the rescue before the youngster Clinton could cause any havoc. And for every attack that Kotoko came forward, they had the numbers in their advantage. Zeze went down from that strong challenge from Tiluma. Long ball straight into the waiting arms of Dari Aziz. And that was some kung fu and karate style football from Francis Trine. Went into the referee's books. Hafiz was heckled from behind by Augustine. Shot was against Zeze. Opportunities came back and forth, but at the end of the 5 minutes or 6 minutes of time added on, it was center referee Clement Kwame Inkwa who brought the match to an end. 54% possession by Kotoko. Bechem tried to lift up their game, but Kotoko had the tactical ability and advantage over them. Bechem committing 25 fouls and picking up 2 yellow cards in the process. Final score at the Babayara Stadium: Asante Kotoko 1, Bechem United 0.
Coach, the game has ended. Not the kind of result you'd have expected or you would have wanted. Disappointed with the display of your boys today?
I'm disappointed. Initially, when we started, we were not playing our normal game that we play. Until we considered the goal before they started playing what normally we do play. So I say it's unfortunate we considered that early goal. It was a mistake from the goalkeeper. Where he was, they shouldn't have scored you at the first goal. It has happened. So you go home.
Tactically, you started with your 4-3-3.
Yes.
And Kotoko came into the game with a 4-4-2. Would you say tactically you were defeated by Zerbo in terms of tactics today?
Not at all. You know, we got to some stage. You saw we were playing the ball. And they were rather ballooning the ball up front. They started playing for we started with, but later we changed to the 3-5-2. That's why we started piling the pressure to get the equalizer. We did not stick to one system. We vary our system whenever the situation demands it.
At a point in time, it was really difficult for your team to create opportunities up front. Kokoni was not getting the right balls up front.
Yes.
What really was the problem with your midfield today?
Our machine is not in the game. Said Kwajo, he does that job. And when he does it, then Abonyo to complement his effort from the left flank. They are not in the team today. So that affected us a lot. It has affected us.
Well, many thanks and better luck next time.
Thank you.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Before the game, there was a lot of pressure in the team. You wanted to win. You've won today. Satisfied with the performance of your boys?
Yes, because we had a win, but there is still work to do.
Now, you created numerous opportunities up front. It has been the problem of late that you create a lot, but you can't score many when it comes to such big games. What do you think was wrong today up front?
On a joué même. Quand tu dis qu'on a détermination pour gagner cette match-là. Mais enfin, on a gagné. On a créé beaucoup d'opportunités pour marquer les buts. Mais on a raté beaucoup d'occasions.
Thank you very much. Effectivement, j'ai dit au début que nous sommes venus pour gagner cet après-midi parce qu'on avait fait un match nul. Le premier match, la phase de retour. Aujourd'hui, on devrait gagner, on devrait tout faire pour gagner cet après-midi. Et les jeunes ont bien joué et ils ont créé beaucoup d'occasions. Ben, on a pu marquer un et on remercie Dieu. Je pense que c'est bon à prendre.
Yeah, we prepare very, very well for this very match. From your first question that you asked, and we said no, we are going to determine and play this game and win. Though they have done well, we lost 2 points away against Swatreman. So we told you at this very match, we need to work hard and win this very match. And that's what has happened.
Yes, you've won against the top team in the league. It is the right moment. Is it that tonic you needed to get into next week's big game against Atofok?
Yeah, on a gagné contre une bonne équipe. Une bonne équipe. Si tu regardes les classes et comment ils jouent, c'est bon qu'il a donné notre confiance pour attaquer les matchs prochains à Accra.
Oui, tout à fait. C'est un match. Tout à fait. On a joué contre une très bonne équipe de Bechem et ça donne la confiance aujourd'hui aux jeunes qu'ils peuvent jouer contre n'importe quelle équipe de la Première Ligue.
We have worked for it all. Bechem is a very good team. They play very good football, and at the end of it, we're also determined to play and win. At the end of it, we got the results.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Morrison, congratulations. I mean, that goal again was an amazing finish. Clever little finish from you. The moment you cut onto your right, we knew you were going to unleash that rocket on your left foot. How would you describe that goal by yourself?
First of all, I give thanks to God Almighty for giving us this win. Secondly, I give thanks to the fans, supporters of Asante Kotoko for turning up this massive, because they won the game for us, and the management and the playing body. Yeah, as you said, to answer your question, that's my weapon. Anytime I cut to my strong foot, I try to look where the keeper is so that I get maybe a goal or an assist. So that's been my weapon. So it's one of the things that I do.
Before the game, there was a lot of pressure on you and the entire team to perform and claim all 3 points. Yeah. You've managed to win the game today against a top-class team, Bechem United. Now you feel it's the right moment, the right tonic to go into the cliffhanger, that big game on Sunday against Atofo.
Sure. We needed these points very badly. We came in fully prepared and very mentally tough that at all costs we need to get these 3 points. It will ginger us and motivate us in our next game. It's a big match, but it's not that big for us. We are capable. We know what we can do. So we are okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.